What is up, you guys? I hope y'all are having a great day. Back out here working on the barn, and I've got some updates for you guys. So as you know, I was originally going to have one window here and one right here. And after framing everything in, I realized we have a problem. So these are the windows I was going to use. I picked all of this up, those glass doors included, for 20 bucks. I don't know if anybody remembers that video. And at the time, all of them were in pretty good condition. But this one right here, just from sitting outside, it started to leak. And these are double paned insulated glass, and there's actually nitrogen in between here. So as soon as these seals break, the glass is junk. It's no longer good, and it lets moisture inside, and then all of the minerals in the water dry, and then it creates a foggy look, as you can see here. This one is still okay. So I guess that means we're only gonna have one window for now. I thought about using one of these glass doors, but it's just gonna look stupid because there'll be two different sized windows right next to each other. It just doesn't make sense. And honestly, having another window really isn't necessary. I'm actually just gonna leave the framing the way it is in case I can get a window in the future to match. That way it'll already be ready to go. I can just cut the opening and place the new window in. But for now, one window it is. I'm fine with that. Let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is take off all that metal because I'm actually gonna install a house wrap and do this the right way. Now, some of you out there might be asking why I'm doing this, and the reason is, in my climate, you are not supposed to have a vapor barrier on the exterior wall. The reason that I did it in the first place is because I already had the stuff. House wrap isn't cheap. It probably would have been fine, but it's one of those things. Why not just do it right the first time? But we ended up getting some good stuff. We got the Kimberly-Clark Block-It, same stuff that RR Buildings uses. This stuff actually stretches, so it should be a breeze to lay out. But I'm gonna try to save these vapor barriers because I can use them on the inside. So this is going to take quite a bit. Let the time lapse begin. Alright guys, a few hundred staples later and some sore hands, the vapor barrier is off. Thankfully we managed to keep both sections in one piece, so I will be able to reuse them. But unfortunately, I'm out of staples, so I gotta make another trip to the hardware store. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now and get it over with. So I don't know if you could tell in that time lapse, but I was cutting down some boards to fit in this groove right here because I had to build the wall out a little bit to make it level because the barn isn't level, and it left me with this awkward corner, and it would have just been empty space. So I wanted to go ahead and make a couple boards to fit. Turned out perfect. That's gonna make this corner completely square and everything will just fit nicer. So I'm gonna go ahead and fasten these down and we're moving along. Alright you guys, it is time for the house wrap. I'm going to try to do it all in one sheet from there all the way over here. I would continue it all the way across, but that's just so much waste. We're not going to do that. So I'm going to stop it right at the corner of this door here, and it should be one continuous run. Wish me luck. Wall number 1 is back up and standing. I gotta say, I'm really happy that I went back and did this, and especially with that white trim that we added along the bottom, it really finished things up and it made a big difference. If I were to go back and do this again, I would have taken a lot longer to make my cuts and make them a lot cleaner. Like as you can see up here, that's gonna be really hard to trim it out, but I can always go back, chalk a line, and grind it off, but I'm just creating more work for myself by not taking the time to make an accurate measurement. But here's the thing, guys, I'm constantly getting let down because things don't turn out perfect, but I always got to keep reminding myself that no matter what I do, it's not going to be perfect. Look at this place. I've got a lot bigger things to worry about than a piece of metal being off 1/4 of an inch, and I'd rather just have this thing done. So let's keep it moving. Next step, I'm going to cut the opening for the window and flash everything out. I'm gonna go ahead and make my trim really quick, and then we'll continue flashing this window. Alright guys, so these trim pieces right here are what's actually going to go around the window. That's what's going to sit in this frame right here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut pieces to fit. And after that we can put our J-channel on. And then we put our wood backstop here all the way around. Lay a bead of silicone on it. Window goes on that. Another bead of silicone, and then 1/4 round goes here. That sounds pretty good. Let's do this. Well, you guys, we've made a significant amount of progress. I don't want to show you too much. You're going to have to wait. But I got to make another trip to Menards today to get some more metal supplies. And then by the end of the day, I'm hoping to have this entire wall done. Window installed, door, trim, everything. So if you're excited as I am, be sure to hit that like button. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.